Hello, 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 YouTube. This is my question, will we ever see the back of 400, 900, Endgame, practice themes? Endgame? I don't even know what it's called again. Endgame practice. Hit it twice. I've given up. I don't have words anymore. Although, this is my one piece of motivation. You're only as good as your weakest skill within most things. And in chess, if you're only as good as your endgame and your endgame is trash, then good luck. Good luck progressing, sir and madam. So let's dive on in. I don't know if I have confidence, if I have fear, I don't know. But attempt 4 tells you everything you need to know. And I do remember this one. Oh, there's a thought. Maybe chess.com does just keep giving you them until you remember them. You commit them to memory, and then you can progress. Or for each theme and rating range, there's only X amount of puzzles, so you invariably have to duplicate. There is that possibility. So from what I remember, I take, and I keep on taking. Okay, I can live with that. Repetition is the mother of something. I can't remember. Repetition is key. This one, however, I don't remember. This could be new for me. I have 3 moves for my pawn to promote. He also has 3 pawn moves to promote. So I have to delay his promotion. So if my bishop distracts the knight in any way, we're still 3 moves each. In fact, my bishop can stay right there, because as soon as he promotes, my bishop takes him on g1. So that's fine. I just go for promotion, right? Yeah, that sounds. Oh yeah, then I just take. That's fine. I'll be well ahead. That's fine. Okay. White to move, so I have a check or I have a promotion. If I check with my rook, he takes my pawn. So now it's a question of what axes. I know that's not a chess term. Do I protect that pawn along the rank or the file? Well, if we go to e4, surely he just blocks with his rook, which isn't great for me. Oh, if my rook goes to d8, his rook takes my rook, I take and promote my pawn. If his king takes my pawn, I take his rook. I think that's the one. I think I'm in a strong position either way. Great stuff. Whew. What's next? White to move. Ooh. That's interesting. Because if I take the rook. That's not even interesting. That's just weird. If I take the rook, he takes my rook back with his pawn and promotes. And I've got no checks. However, if I promote my pawn to a queen, he can either take or I think I'll just promote. This is the only actually if I'm just thinking if he takes my rook and I promote, he's got a rook and a promotion pending. Whereas if I take his rook, he takes my rook and promotes, I move and promote. At least we both have queens and 2 pawns. Oh no, he's going to then take my pawn with his king. Great, is it? Do I promote straight away? Have a look. Right. If I promote straight away, he can promote straight away. Check. I take, he takes, check again. And then I imagine he could just keep checking to stop me from promoting. So the question is, do I exchange rooks and we both promote? Or is there something more sinister? Is there something more No, I can't let him have a rook and a queen. That must be a no-no. So do I just promote? No. I think I have to exchange rooks and we both end up with a queen. And then it's just a battle of checks. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking if I put my rook on f1, he would take with the rook. I'd promote to a queen. He couldn't deliver a check. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting, but it's difficulty 608, which means I can't imagine I'm meant to go to f1. It's an interesting concept. But it would stop him from making a queen straight away. It would give me some time. See, now that is a conundrum. I'm going to go with f1. I'm going to go with f1 and I promote. And then start delivering some crazy checks. But it can't be us have a queen each. I take, he takes some queens, I queen. Then his queen would just come and take my pawn on c5, so that can't be it. I'm going to go to f1 and see what happens. Oh, it was wrong. Retry. Oh, it was neither. So what, do I just promote straight away? And then he promotes. Oh, then we take. Do we take? How? assuming that's a good position to be in. And I'm to believe that 2 pawns each. Yeah, I can protect that pawn. Queen to c8. That's difficulty 608. Wow. I don't know how many attempts it's going to take to get through this. I really don't. Okay. Okay. Well, at least we're seeing at least we're getting new things wrong. That's what you should be getting wrong. So we're resetting. Oh, 3 in a row. This is bad. This is bad. Okay. Black to move. Where are we? We're a long way from promoting anything. Pawn takes. Bishop. Oh gosh, I'm in a horrible position. Pawn takes bishop. I need to be in some way to fork afterwards. If the rook goes to a... What am I looking at? If the rook goes to d1, I have to assume. Well, we can't afford to assume, and pushing the pawn is not the one. Oh, okay. Oh, well, then I'm definitely forking the king and my promotion square. Every one of these that I get right feels empty now. After I drop my pen, they all feel empty. White to move. So it feels like I take the rook, take the knight with my knight, because the other knight's pinned, and if the rook takes my knight, I'll just deliver. Oh, yeah, deliver check. Yeah, that's the ticket. That was 8-4-3 difficulty. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. 8-5-8. Alright, black to move. He is 2 squares from promotion. And so am I. Ooh, my king's not going to get there in time. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, what am I doing here? Which pawn am I pushing? If I go h2, his king's definitely taking that. And then I go e6. I'm not going to be able to stop that pawn. So I can split the king's attention by going e4. But that pawn is still only two squares from promotion. I'll never catch it. If I started with e6, c7. Oh, maybe I can get them in time. What's the best way to calculate that? I'm 3 squares away and he's 2 squares. So if I move, we're both 2 squares away. Then he moves. Okay, so my king can get there in time. if he goes straight away and forgets everything else. So it's a difficult 854. Maybe it was just a calculation. Must be. Oh. He has to. Got to take, then protect. So it was just a calculation to the race home. White to move. Thinking I take the knight. Why do I keep saying knight? I think I just take the rook. And we're quite good. I say we're quite good. I don't think the king is going to be able to stop A and B pawn from promoting, or the king taking the G pawn, or blocking the E pawn if need be. So this is where it gets tricky. Do I take his pawns, or am I promoting mine? Ooh, because if I go B4, super awkward for that king to get. Well, no, it's not. He'll just go to C6. He's definitely going to get to my A and B pawns before I can save them. That's a given. And the ice cream van is here. Apologies. I just have to take the. I have to go for that pawn, don't I? See, I'm just guessing. I've made no calculations. Go on. 2 moves to get that pawn, and 2 moves for that king. 1. Oh, it's not that easy for the king to get there, actually. You'd have to go 1. Oh, yes. It's not easy. All those squares are protected. He'd actually have to end up on what, E5 to stand a chance of getting anywhere near anything. Yeah. So I'm just taking the pawn, right? Get the numbers in my favor. Right. White to move. I think white just does a runner. Yeah. White has to just do a runner with that pawn. Because if his A pawn comes down, I can get that. No worries. Yeah. Ooh, no. Don't even hesitate. You can't even afford to hesitate at times like that. There's a promotion on the books. You need to stop that. White to move. And we're going up the board. So I can't move my king. If I go to F5, oh, he can't even go there. He has to go up to. Oh, so if I go to F5, he goes to F8. Then I move my king up. He'll try and block. Yeah, no stalemates, please. I have to go up. He comes across. I go up because he can still go to D7. Yes. And then we go up again. Promotion is ours. White to move. White to move. Well, you say that, I've only got a king move or a pawn move. And in my head, that pawn is going, sir. Brilliant. Oh, there was another pawn I could have moved, but I didn't even see that, to be fair. Not gonna lie. Black to move. That rook's looking tasty. I want to take that rook. And then if he wants to attack my bishop, best of luck. And then I'm taking pawns. Okay, I didn't... Oh no, that's fine. You can do that till the cows come home. Because he can't promote. However, I can almost put my dark squid bishop anywhere. Oh, do I sacrifice my dark squid bishop by going to d4? Well, no, because the king takes it. And then I deliver check and then take that pawn. Is it one of those situations where is there a way where I keep my bishop where the rook, I think my rook I think my knight goes to a8 to block that. And then can't move his king around to get there, surely. I think I do. I think that's where I go. That was... Yeah, I'm not going to get that in a 5-minute blitz game, I'll tell you that for nothing. Black to move. Okay. I'm going to let you know now this position is uncomfortable. I'm assuming at some point I need to get the king and queen lined up for an exchange. The only way I can do that is by moving my rook to d4. Check. There's no blocks, so it would have to go down. And then I check again. Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm going here to attack the queen. And you just nab her. That's for... Oh, there's more? Oh, you do that again. Look at that. Double bubble. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about momentum. No such thing in this. You either know it or you don't. Well, you either know it or you don't, or you figure it out. Difficulty 4, 8, 6. You liars. Black to move. What are we looking at here? I'm thinking rook doesn't take rook because once king takes, my king is not going to be able to block that pawn. So I'm thinking you can't even deliver a check with your rook because you'll be in check. So I'm thinking the king has to go to d7. Yeah, we're playing for a draw here. I have to take. Yeah. Fair dues. Fair enough. Could have lost that if you play the wrong move, so nothing wrong with a draw. So I'm in check. No blocks, so it's a case of where am I putting my king? Okay, well, if I go to d4, he'll take my pawn and put me in check again. Assuming that's not the move I want. It might be because I might have to slow down his advancing a pawn. And you know what I want to do? I want to... There's a check coming on that king if he's not careful. Well, let's look at our possibilities. King to e3. It's not great. It's not awful by any means, but he's still taking that g4 pawn. And I think that pawn's lost. I think we need to let go of that. Maybe I need to go attack his b pawn. I feel like that's going to block the queen attacking his a pawn. I feel that's what I meant to do. I can't think of a better option. Oh, that was the right option. Cool. Yeah, I guess the queen can go to the a file and take it. Okay. White to move. White to move. Well, the only piece I can move is my pawn and my king. If I move my pawn, he takes and it's protected. But yeah, it's protected. So I'd have to move my king to e5, forcing him to move his king. To f7. And then what? It's f7. Then I move my king to d6. It's interesting. That makes for a fun fight. Yeah, I think that's the one. Definitely don't want to exchange those pawns. Oh, he's gone that way. Okay. Well, then I move into the center and start making things happen. Whew. White to move. Here's the thing. If I start pushing pawns, his rook will end up behind that pawn. That's not good to anyone. Or is it? Because interestingly, if I deliver a check with my rook, he would then have to go to f7. Then I push my pawn. Rook goes behind it. I deliver another check. And then I push my pawn. Yeah, I think I keep pushing my pawn until we kind of overlap each other till I promote. I think. No. Oh. Really? So what? I push my pawn straight away? That was it? Are you kidding me? How is that it? That is it. Because if the rook goes behind it, I push my pawn. Then he can't take it. If he wants to deliver check, the king can zigzag down to the rook. Yeah. You know what? I got 12. I was 7 away. 7 away. Okay, that's better than my attempt 3. This is good. This is good. This is good. We're finding out how bad we are. That's it for this video. I don't even know what I'm going to record next. Might be another one of these. Might be daily puzzles. I don't know. Endgame practice. I'll see you again soon. Guys and gals, I'll see you even sooner. Thanks for watching.